aiming tonight to win the Spanish Super Cup for the 14th time, which would take them level with Barcelona. The Spanish FA exporting the biggest game in world football. Two masters down on the touchline. Hansi Flick, who's won every final that he's ever managed with Bayern Munich. Carlo Ancelotti, who has taken 15 majors as the boss of Real Madrid. A familiarity between the two sets of players. We have 22 of the world's best on show here this evening. He's incredible. He's 17 years of age. Lamine Yamal, and only getting better as well. Scored in the semi-final against Athletic Bilbao. Real Madrid made hard work of it, getting past Mallorca to make it here to the final. It's effectively a Final Four of Spanish football. The two cup finalists and the first and second in the La Liga standings. Well, this is the Real Madrid team. Same 11, they beat Mallorca. Tchouaméni filling the awkward defensive position. Jude Bellingham, the form thoroughbred at the moment, 9 goals in his last 12 matches. Kylian Mbappe, close to 80 degrees. And the heat is on. That measured pass to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, oh, it's a little tester. Needed the very big hand of Courtois.
Yeah, Mendy has to know that he wants to cut inside, gets a little touch on it just to divert it away from
now. Gavi on the blind side of Camavinga, hangs the ball in there. Rafinha! Wow,
what a save.
That was world class from Courtois.
Where's the defenders? Look at Lucas Vazquez, Rob. He's got him. No, he hasn't. He was clever, Rafinha. Just gives him a little tug, gets him off balance. In the Brazil World Cup, yeah.
Talking to Brazilians, here is Vini Jr. A man with more speed than most. Kylian Mbappe, 2-on-2. It's not just any two for Real Madrid. Mbappe scores! The man for the occasion! He scored in the European Super Cup. He scored in the Intercontinental Cup final. And now he scored in the Super Copa final. A super slalom to goal from Kylian Mbappe.
And if you're ever going to see the best of Kylian Mbappe, it's one-on-one chasing somebody back. This was a mismatch. Vini Jr. wins it from Casado, and that's when the red lights start bouncing. Look at that. It's two of the greatest players in the world, 2-on-2. Balde, if anything, Vini Jr. almost runs Pedri across. Oh, he's too quick.
Here he goes again. Rodrigo wanted on this near side of the field. Referee right on top of the situation to rule that there was no foul on.
No, I don't think it was. I think he tripped on the grass.
His teammates in white tend to disagree.
You see his feet give way on. Oh, yes, they are. They've been blessed in Saudi Arabia, haven't they? They've had Inter Milan against AC Milan a week before.
Here goes Rafinha! Scrapes the post. What a game we have on our hands here. Not for the faint-hearted.
No, well, the boys said in the shoot.
Rudiger with the header. It's like a magnet to the boot of Lamine Yamal. He goes on a divert. Yamal. They can't trip him. He continues. Now they will drag at the volume when he gets the ball. Brilliant run from Bellingham.
They can't be registered, and then you have to go to court. What an absolute mess they're still in Barcelona.
Inigo Martinez. Lovely little flick. Pedri. Just enough of an obstacle created by Tchouaméni.
Yeah, lovely play again.
Now, brilliant turn. Superb defender. Lamine Yamal. Short at the back, and Real Madrid scored. Casado. We saw the possession stat. Barcelona dominating that. Now, a test of the Real Madrid defence. Lovely drop of the shoulder from Lamine Yamal. He keeps his balance, he keeps his head, and he equalises for Barcelona. Mbappe won, Lamine Yamal won. You are watching one of the best young players in world football strut his stuff.
Oh yeah, I think you're watching the best, to be very honest. Because on the biggest of occasions, he keeps on delivering. And again, forwards against defence, there's only one winner. Look at Rudiger, gets caught out there, coming forward with Lewandowski, but doing nothing. And the youngster just strolls forward, and more importantly, the finish is exemplary. You don't need to thrash at it, you don't need to hit it as hard as you can, you just need to place it back across where the goal.
Lucas Vazquez, Ancelotti, Rodrigo to the far post, Chesney keeps it out, he does well. Not just to keep it out, but to guide it away from the hungry oncomers.
Yeah, Tchouaméni this time. Glory.
Kylian Mbappe waiting to pounce. Adventurous overhead kick from Barca. Jules Koundé shoots is the demand. He does. Mbappe runs into one defender too many. Mbappe tackling Lamine Yamal.
Ronald Araujo goes to centre defence, just a straight swap, or whether he goes at right back. And Koundé comes into the centre of
Rafinha. Big ask for ball. That is a textbook. Casado. Lamine Yamal. In space. Jules Koundé. Koundé goes for the early cross.
They've stopped it now and they're talking. Cross comes in, didn't affect the play at all. He goes dive and it'll be a penalty. I've got no problem about that.
There we go, that is footballing charades. A word in the ear of Il Manzano. And I suspect that once he's seen the evidence.
Oh yeah, especially when he pauses it there. But look where the ball is. Gavi's diving.
Another dramatic twist in the 259th. This is a man who lives for scoring goals. Lewandowski, perfect, gives Barcelona the lead. Gift accepted.
See what it means to all the players on the bench. They know how important this game is. No messing around by Lewandowski, no pausing, no jumping, no trying to place it past the keeper. Small run up, but smashes it past Courtois to give Barcelona the lead.
Brilliant ball. Rodrigo. Vazquez screaming for it, has to readjust. Vazquez teases it in there. And once more it's Chesney to the rescue. All the competitions, they head back to Barcelona in midweek. Here is, oh brilliant, Rafinha! How did three defenders not spot him coming in? A jump for joy! Barcelona are having the ball.
Yeah, the warning signs have been there for Madrid. They just cannot defend. They're fine when they dominate possession, which is most of the time, but it's not against Barcelona. They got caught out at the Bernabeu, a Robert Lewandowski header when he was free as a bird, and this is another one. Rafinha on the back. Look at him, look at the space between Tchouaméni and Lucas Vazquez. You could drive 6 buses through them. What on earth? Can't they talk?
On finding their fourth first half goal. Rafinha's cross in. Lewandowski coming alive in there. He needed Rudiger to keep a very close eye on Gavi. Well, Ancelotti is a wise man. His words are coming back to bite him. He said the winners were the team that defend the best. Defence is the difference.
You can't beat the best on a regular basis if you're doing that. You can get by, but you can't beat the best. And he's been booked.
He's been booked. What is
trying to play a high line? What on?
Oh, what a burst of pace this from Rafinha. What a tackle that was. Second we've seen from Valverde. There's no room for.
There's no chance he's going to.
Just give me the second coming of Messi. One Lamine Yamal. Baldy screaming for the ball. Baldy gets the ball as well. Good control. Fires it in. And Courtois has had to be at his very, very best to keep it. Change the course of the evening by getting a goal before
not like that.
Not with passes like that. That is so frustrating for Ancelotti and his coaching team. Now it's a scramble back. Rafinha shakes off Valverde. 4-1 before half-time. Balde is on the dance floor. Barcelona are in dream world.
Yeah, they scored 4 at the Bernabeu in the second half. They've scored 4 tonight in the first half. Wonderful goal, wonderful break, awful from Real Madrid. Then in the last minute of the first half, they've got everybody up for a corner and they decide to play it short and effectively blow the game. What are they doing? If this happened in an under-10 team, you'd go crazy. What on earth are they doing? The most dangerous
gets around Jules Koundé, hangs it to the far post. Spare man is Rodrigo. Oh, he put everything into that.
That's the woodwork. Should have scored, Rob. Should have scored. It looks cool. It looks quite sexy when it careers off their
face in the second half, but they left themselves open at the back. Barcelona going for a 5th goal. Rafinha keeps his head, keeps his feet, keeps his balance. A fantastic 5th for Barcelona. This is history in the making. The Madrid empire is falling apart.
Yeah, and this will not stop, Rob. This will not stop. The ease. And I said it in the first half, I said it 2 minutes ago, it's embarrassing. How can you defend like this when you haven't got any defenders in your team? Look where they are, trying to play offside in their own half. So,
well, they're bringing on another defender in a moment, Real Madrid. The horse is bolted, Rudiger.
Yeah, you're right, mate. The horse is
Lamine
well
Yamal.
bolted.
Hansi Flick who re-energised the club. Bellingham plays it through. Mbappe, is he taken down by Chesney?
No, he said
well,
no.
If he had been taken down, that could have been a red card. It may.
Yeah, he takes his left foot out, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised the referee didn't give it at the time. Otherwise, why would one of the world's best centre-forwards fall over when he goes round the goalkeeper? They'll slow it down, they'll have the impact where the impact is. There you go. That's the end of it, really.
Yeah, did he? Drake just left the foot out there, didn't he?
Yeah.
The only debate was whether Mbappe was offside in the build-up, and he wasn't. The game that has had everything has another twist. Chesney, who just got his place in the team, walks the plank. Means that Barcelona are going to be playing with 10 men. They're going to have to make a substitution to bring on Iñaki Peña to the way of Real Madrid. Rodrigo. Oh! Another twist! They're down, but they're certainly not out. A magnificent 7th goal in this game. It was a long wait for that free kick, but it's surely well worth it.
What a hit by Rodrigo. The one thing you would say is that it was a mistake by Iñaki Peña. He's only just come off the field, so he's probably not warmed up, so you can't criticise.
Of Araujo, first test of him. Mbappe drops the shoulder. Araujo is struggling to... Well, the Real Madrid supporters inside. Fran Garcia come to that point. Envious that he's not taking part in such a volcanic game of football. Barcelona heading to Getafe on Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern time as we start the second half of the season. And Modric needs to sprinkle some magic into this game. Fran Garcia. Kylian Mbappe. He was caught mid-flight by Araujo. Did his best to get out of the way, but it wasn't enough. And now he is in the referee's bad book. Modric leaves it for Rodrigo. Second, Kylian Mbappe hasn't given up hope. Mbappe to Bellingham. Bellingham, was he taken out mid-strike? Leaving the stadium. Here's Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Rudiger in that unusual striking position. Tells a tale when the Rudiger is allegedly the offside.
Yeah, all the Barcelona coaching staff and players are on their feet, waiting to celebrate.
Here's the one more goal for the history books here for Barcelona. They're teasing Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe cuts inside. Mbappe, oh, super save from Iñaki Peña. Everybody in the Barcelona team is playing a part. De Ligt wins his first trophy as a Barcelona manager. Man who has won every final that he has coached in. They had to win it the hard way. They were trailing after just 5 minutes of the game, after a sensational goal from Kylian Mbappe. But then their stars came out to shine. Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, a couple from Rafinha. Balde on the score sheet as well. A game that had everything. A red card, a penalty, a mini comeback from Real Madrid as well. My thanks to Steve McManaman for guiding us through the game.
So Marc-Andre Ter Stegen lifts up the Spanish Super Cup trophy. Football Club Barcelona can celebrate 2025 Spanish Super Cup winners. Let the celebrations begin. Here in Barcelona, pop down a can of